Hey guys, my name is Alice. Welcome to the fourth episode of the Posivibe Show designed to make you happier and stronger every day. I am a life coach, YouTube creator, theater actress, teacher, and I hope I will become your friend as well. Why not? I'm here to guide you master the art of living happily and in harmony with your feelings, friends, and yourself. Life is hard to control, but you can control your life with learning to be in a positive mood. You can live the life that you have always imagined. Let's make it happen together with love, compassion, and goodwill. So how many of you have been asking yourselves about the habits of successful people that maybe you want to implement in your daily lives? This is exactly what I've been asking myself while trying to improve my routine and become the best version of myself. So, in today's episode, we're going to talk about 7 habits that successful people do that will change your life as well. So, who doesn't love being successful and being as his role model? So instead of focusing, sometimes instead of trying to focus on what could be great in our lives and what could make us happier, we focus on what doesn't. Part of being as your role model is trying to shift this focus to living healthier, happier, and stronger. And even learning how to be kinder to ourselves and get the shit done. So one thing that you need to know, guys, is that no one can change your life. You are the creator of your reality. This is why I'm sharing with you these habits that maybe can help you in becoming the best version of yourself. So the first habit is start your day with making your bed. Why? So the first stone of the day is set with the first thing you do. Many people get up and we have been all through that and check our phones, so this sets a lazy tone for the day. However, if you start your day with making your bed, putting on it like some beautiful pillows of your favorite color and style, this will set you to act and not to sleep. You can consider this simple act as a win every single day. Not only will you feel great when you go to sleep at night, but also it will boost your happiness. This will motivate you in achieving many small wins during your day. So make your bed first, right? So the second habit is reading. I know, when we go to act on reading skills, we just find so many excuses. So read 15 to 30 minutes per day. When we wake up, our minds and memory are fresh and they can catch all the information that we feed them. So before checking your email and starting work, you can read a bit. This will keep you focused during the whole day and relaxed. I'm also the queen of excuses when it comes to reading and deciding to read. You know what I say? I will read later. I'm tired. I don't like this book. And then I just remind myself that I can watch a movie, but then I start talking to my subconscious mind, which is trying to play some tricks on me. And telling, what are you talking about? This book will feed me information and it has a long-term result, while the movie is just an instant pleasure. As soon as I finish it, I'm not going to learn something new, something which is going to give me extra knowledge. So it is up to you to choose which time is suitable for you to read, but try to be consistent with the reading process. It will change so many things in your life. Grab a cup of coffee or even tea, which I do personally because I'm a tea lover, and read a bit. You can choose a spot in your house where you favor to do this task of reading. Start building a habit to educate yourself, which will give you a chance to know more and to work on your self-discipline. So read the books that inspire you to change in a positive way and not those books that people keep telling you to read, okay? So the third habit is sitting up straight. So I know this may be a full thing to say, but it is true. I remember when I participated in Tony Robbins' training, we had an exercise about our posture. And he told us that we always need to work in the right posture and not with laying down on bed, because this affects our health, whether physically or mentally. And even subconsciously, like you don't even realize it, but it happens. So when you feel tired and that you want to change, move and create some energy from your chair. You don't have, or you can just move in your house, go to the kitchen, go to the bathroom and watch yourself, like look at the mirror and say some positive affirmations. So if you are a type of person who tends to forget, so just try to write some sticky notes or even set a reminder on your phone. So if you want to get to know me more, I would like to invite you to visit my Instagram, which is Alice Coach Life, and also to come to my YouTube channel where I share the same tips, and I always do my best to help people and mostly women get like the life of their dreams. So let's move to the fourth habit, which is reading your goals daily. So one of the most difficult habits that a person can build and develop is reading goals. Reading your goals is one of the most effective ways in order to achieve them, because you keep reminding yourself that you are in a process of learning, in a process of progressing, and so you need to work harder when you remind yourself that you have goals to achieve by the end of the day, by the end of the week, or even by the end of the month, which we talked about in the last podcast. So while reading your goals, you are reprogramming your subconscious mind to attract the right actions, people, and maybe even trainings to your life. It is all about law of attraction, which we are going to talk about in one of the upcoming episodes. If you are interested in this, you can just put them down in the comments and then we can discuss and see which subject I will tackle next. So the fifth habit is don't complain and be grateful. I know, like we people and human beings, we always tend to complain about anything and everything. Complaining about our families, for example, our friends, our studies, school, job, and even kids if you have any. I used to complain about everything in my life. But the wiser I became, the more I understood that the effects that complaining can have on my life could be a real disaster. Every time I'm about to complain, I say and remind myself to be thankful and grateful for what I already have in my life, whether it's a good or a bad thing. And the more grateful I became, the better I live, because gratitude attracts more great things to your life. So complaining brings negativity to your life without even realizing and knowing it. However, saying thank you and practicing gratitude brings happiness and great things only. So try to practice it and let me know what you think, and let me know if it has changed anything in your life. And then we have two last habits. First, it is practice saying no. So how many times do you avoid saying no to a dear friend just because you think they will be mad at you? Let them be. Saying no is a great practice which sets boundaries and limits for people on how they should act with you. How many times have you been trying to pick up work of your co-workers just to satisfy them? And you make yourself feel sad because you are trying to satisfy other people. So if you don't want to do something, it's okay to say no. Being true to yourself is one of the great things that can happen to you. It is okay to refuse and reject someone. If the world was a yes for everyone and for everything, there could be no order, no organizations, no system to follow in this world. So don't be rude with the reply that you give to one of your friends or family members, but try to say, I'd love to help, but I have another priority. Or just say the truth, but without offending the other person, okay? It's really important to know how to use your verbal language and not offend other people. So you can say, I really want to help, but it is not my thing and I can't force myself even if I love you so much. You see, like you use the feelings that you love him so much, but you tell him that you can't. And one last habit, which is practice focused thinking. So one of the habits of successful people is practicing focused thinking. What is focused thinking first? I know that you may not know it, but let me explain it. So it's when you sit down and focus on one thing at a time and giving it all your attention without being disturbed. This practice uses your brain's prefrontal cortex, which controls attention and memory and helps with decision making and even problem solving. So you can practice this whenever you have a problem that is troubling you. Sit in a calm place or even with some calm music if you are a mindful person, and give it all your attention while thinking on it and try to process it like step by step, and this is how you're gonna make it and how you're gonna find a solution. So if you want more information about focused thinking, you can check John Maxwell's book, which is entitled How to Become a Focused Thinker. He gives great tips and this could help. So we came to the end of our podcast. I hope that you really enjoyed these like short and sweet words that I just shared with you. And please don't hesitate to leave a comment and what you think about my podcast, because it really helps me a lot and supports me to go forward. And as I told you, don't hesitate to visit my YouTube channel, which is Alice Coach or Coach Alice, and you're gonna find in there the videos about mindfulness, about living a better life. So thank you so much, guys, for listening. I love you so much, and see you in the next episode. Love you so much. Bye.